I feel like you're becoming aware of ways that you've been holding yourself back from. It's almost like you've been working so hard towards this. The sun's coming out. You've been working so hard towards this certain energy, this certain space you want to be in. But I feel like there's these triggers or these past wounds that keep resurfacing, and I feel like they're resurfacing so that you can genuinely come back to your heart space and choose yourself, choose peace, choose love. Confirmation, I guess. But I feel like there's an energy. I feel like there's an energy of you protecting your heart, protecting yourself. And there is obviously good reason to protect your heart, good reason to protect your peace. But I feel like this transformation you're going through is causing you to feel kind of like at a crossroads between like what you want to do. Because I feel like it's almost like there's two people living inside your head. If that resonates, there's two people living inside your head. One knows what they want, one's aware, and the other is like the past you that has experienced pain and trauma and betrayal. And I feel like this journey that you've been on of like becoming aware of this is you're realizing how much this actually affected you, how much this betrayal, these wounds actually affected you. Dude, I literally just recorded 4 more minutes and it just deleted. I don't even remember what I fucking said. But I feel like, oh my god, a ladybug. Oh my fucking god, how cute. I'll just let her hang out. So I feel like this is something that you're truly seeing how it's really affected you, and how you might be playing these things out at this moment, or they might be resurfacing, and you could have been like the type that thought, because you created this sense of safety within you, the sense of safety within you where you created, it's almost like you might have been isolated for a while, and the thought of things changing within that isolation is scary. It's like these boundaries that you had placed up, it's almost like you built these walls really high so that you could just be safe. But I feel like this sense of safety is being tested right now to see if you trust yourself to guide yourself towards the things that you might want, or towards the things that you're wanting to move towards. And a lot of times when we pursue or choose to do things that scare us, it's because there's a resistant side, a part of us that is still experiencing that trauma, that has not yet faced those parts of ourselves in the ways that we might need to move through this. And it's not like you face a fear and the fear is gone and then it's like, okay, it's gone, now I can do it. Usually, like, the fear is not gone until you do it. Like, you kind of have to just, it's almost like kind of the universe guiding you to break these barriers and just do the things that scare you. Literally, like, you can't just expect the fear to go away and then you just be able to just do it. Like, you sometimes the universe pushes you to do certain things. Obviously never pushing you to do things you're uncomfortable with, but pushing you towards things that you know can bring in new opportunities for you, or bring in a new energy to your life that you're working towards. It's like starting to see how much your past might still be affecting you. And that's okay, especially when you're coming from like a lifelong or long-term trauma or betrayal or hurt. It's hard to like just move through that. It's not something that just goes away overnight. That's something that you have to become so aware of. And it's like, with this peace you found within yourself, with this light you found within yourself, it's like you could be scared of communicating certain things to yourself, or feeling uncomfortable with certain things that might be surfacing, because it's almost like you I don't know how to say this. It's like maybe feeling ashamed of certain triggers that might be surfacing, but like don't, because nobody's fucking perfect, dude. Like, literally nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I have so much. I'm like the least perfect person you will meet. Just because I can speak on these things and understand myself to this level doesn't mean that I'm still human, you know what I mean? Like, I have shit I can work on, and that is something that I do every single day. I become aware of things I can work on every single day. And I'm also go easy on myself. I'm not like, you need to be perfect, you need to work on this and this and this, do this, oh, you messed up there, fix that. It's not like that. It's just like becoming aware of certain things I can, and being patient with myself. loving myself through the process and just knowing that, like, as long as I continue to break those barriers within me that are making me uncomfortable, the more I grow. Because there's fears that surface within me. Specifically, my whole life consisted of betrayal. Literally, my whole life I've been betrayed. I've been betrayed since I was a fucking... Right? Okay, so, like, that's my biggest fear, is I have serious abandonment wounds. I have serious betrayal wounds. I get scared really easily, because that's all I've ever known. So those are big fears that I have to work through within every area of my life, within my career. You know, I get scared in my career sometimes on my TikTok. I'm like, oh, what if everyone... Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, I have to remind myself and understand that just because I experience those things doesn't mean that that's how it's going to always be. So, like, I see that surfacing within me a lot. And that's why I'm saying I'm not perfect. I still have those feelings. They're not just gone. But it is things that I am aware of, and I can move through it with patience for myself. So if you're someone who's experiencing this and you're feeling like beating yourself up or being hard on yourself, or just like worrying about being in a certain space at a certain time, it's like, you're right where you're meant to be, okay? You're not perfect. You don't have to be. Nobody is, ever. So just be easy on yourself and just observe yourself. Observe your thoughts. Observe how you feel in moments. And if there's resistance and you know there's a chance for you to break through it, break through it. That's the only way you can. You know, there's things that I do sometimes where I'm like, oh, I'm scared to do this. I don't know if I should do it. I just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously never do anything. Don't do anything that you feel uncomfortable to do. But the only way to face these fears within us and to acknowledge and heal them is to face them head on. That's where the most growth happens. That's where you gain your wisdom, is through learning, through your own experience. So just be easy on yourself, love yourself extra hard, and just know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. You don't need to be perfect, okay? You don't need to be.